Hello everyone, and welcome to another of a Friendly Trees Battle Simulator. Today we have Assassin0105 using Nina versus Hwoarang. Now, anyone who knows me, you'll know that I say Hwoarang is one of my least favourite or most difficult personal matchups. I think he's a very difficult character with a similar game plan to Nina. The general rule of thumb with sidestepping him is you sidestep right, or if he's in flamingo stance, they say you sidestep toward his stomach. So in left flamingo stance, when he has his left foot up, you sidestep left, right flamingo, you sidestep right. Okay, here we go. So starting quite offensive, working very well so far, nice use of the orbital, straight to the wall, high damage, look at that damage already, and the sidestep 1 pressure. Right, keeping your distance, let him come to you. Once he gets in, be careful challenging there, that's a season 2 change. Right flamingo down forward 4 is actually plus. And he does it again, but he doesn't follow up with anything that time. Good patience, good respect. That could have been a good whiff punish opportunity, but you got to be cautious. I think forward 4 covered a good gap for spacing for well. Oh, amazing whiff punish. Good use of the back sway. I mean, you can step forward, and I believe you can actually step it both directions if you time it right. But it's pretty difficult. Alright, he didn't duck the down forward 3-4. That's worth keeping note of. And he is throwing a lot of things out at whiff. Nice wipe the floor. Another good back sway to avoid the forward 4. That's something I gotta remember. Unlucky there. Good wall carry. Straight to that big damage. What's the mix up? Plus frames. Good choice to interrupt. A bit risky, but it worked. Oh, and that orbital once again. So that's it. He seems to be trying to interrupt pressure with dick jabs a lot. So orbital's going to work very well against this opponent. And that down back 3 with the good range. Alright, so this time you're a bit more defensive at the start. The other 2 times you've run into the start. He's being a little bit more cautious with the spacing as well. And that pressure, oh nice sidestep. Just frame skyrocket's very scary. Oh, you could launch that. So he's done that a few times. He's doing a low into a high or a mid into a high, and then he's doing that plus on block move. Make sure you punish that as well, the right flamingo back 3. It's only neg 10 now, but still, damage is damage. Whew, unlucky. Oh, you need to duck that, the down 4-4. Hwoarang has a lot of highs, and if you don't know where to duck the highs, he can get away with murder. A lot of his pressure comes from highs. Similar to Nina, when she's being very string heavy. Oh, unlucky. Power crush. Oh, and he got the launch there. He's going to get you to the wall. No, he drops it. Oh, and he gets that low. Kind of hard to react to, but that low is reactable. And you can launch him for it. Very unsafe on block. It's his health sweep, stagger low. So you run up again and you go for that down back 3. Down back 3 is not a bad option in this matchup, just because he can't punish it very well. Hwoarang's while standing punishment isn't too good overall. Oh, unlucky with the spring kick. Sidestep 4, a very scary low. So once again, you've lost the round and you start off a bit more defensively. That's fine, but just something to keep mindful of. It's a pattern the opponent might notice. Oh, unlucky there. You could have wall splat in there or done like a back turn down forward 3-4, 3+4 for a lot of damage. But what you did wasn't bad. Oh, you can punish that. Neg 13, the back 1. It's a move that back used to have actually. Nice up forward 1+2 and nice wipe the floor. Be cautious with up forward 1+2. It's good reward there, but if they break it, you're suddenly stuck near the wall. It's good to use when you're at the wall. Yeah. Careful approaching him when he's in right foot forward, just because of that power crush. But if you have a good read on that power crush, you can get really good damage on him. Okay, so look here, do you see the highs he's using? You can be patient, but I mean, a lot of those jabs you can either step or you can duck them. You've just got to choose your moments, you've got to be familiar with Hwoarang's patterns. And I gotta be honest, he's one of the harder characters to pick up on his patterns. He goes for that again. Nice down 3-2. See, that was a good chance against his patterns, or good situation. I think down 3-2 is a really strong move to use against Hwoarang in general. I mean, it beats Power Crushes. It beats, oh, good one. 4-2-1-2 that time. Yeah, down 3-2. Because he only gets like a 4-3 punish on it. Ah, unlucky. It's another case of choosing your moments there. When he's in right flamingo, a lot of Hwoarang players will commit to a big mix-up. Or they'll do that plus on block down 4-4. Another thing he didn't duck. So it could be that he's unfamiliar with the string, so similar to how he's versing you, he's using a lot of things that are actually quite avoidable if you're familiar with them. You could do some of that stuff yourself. A very common move that Hwoarang uses, every Hwoarang, is the down 3-4. Or left flamingo down 3-4, the low into the high kick. Nina actually has a really good option against that, so if you see it, if you block the low, he continues to down 3-4 anyway. What you can do is, you can actually use a wipe the floor, and he can't avoid it. If he presses a button, he gets counter hit launched. So there's that down 3-4 he's using a lot there. Okay, next round. How are we looking? So he did the run up down back 3 again. He started with that before as well. There's another 2 strings there you need to duck. And make sure you punish that power crush. There's another string you need to duck, that 1-1-3-3. He's got no other options after the double 1 except for that low. So it's one of those strings like Kazuya's 1, 2, 4, 3. You just need to see it and low parry, or at least duck. Oh, good catch with the down back too. Before you did a low there and he jumped over it. See that string again, you need to duck. He does have a mid option, but it's really not too rewarding. Nice, good pressure. Forward 2 is good just because of the stagger potential. People can be very scared to press buttons after it, so even though it's quite negative on block, it's still safe. And the follow-up gives you those, those mental frames. It's +8 on hit too. I like forward 2. So you got the back 2-2 there, but that's not actually a punish. Just be aware of that. Okay, you've got to come to him really, but he's going to be really... Oh, good option. See, this guy is throwing out a lot of moves at range, like that are whiffing. So if you're ready for this, you can use some of Nina's whiff punishes. Like there's 2 opportunities that happen just there. Not the power crushes, because that has insane whiff recovery. But using things like up forward 2-1 or back 1+4. Good convert. Going for the rage art just to be safe. And it gives you a bit of time to breathe. Very nice. Final round, you've been aggressive, so I think you're going to start aggressive again. No, you go back, okay. Good block there. But you stood up for the high. That could have been a good opportunity for a wipe the floor. Oh, that's a launch punish there, the back 3. There's that 1-1-3-3 again. Unlucky. Bit of a whiff punish. Down 3-4-3 is good against opponents that don't know how to deal with it, but you've got to be careful. Anything on whiff is bad. Oh, a just frame skyrocket. This is going to be a lot of damage. Oh, he drops it. Okay. Now you've got good positional advantage. What are you going to do? Don't let him take it away from you. Ah, blow. Alright. Yep, good use of the frame advantage. The dick jab just to stop anything he does. And the up forward 1+2. In a situation there, it was good because he couldn't take it. Nice win. Doing down 1 into a throw is actually quite good. Because Nina has... She can do her generic 1 or a 1+2, so she does have a 50-50 from it. Oh, okay, he got interrupted. He ate the up forward 2-1 with a little bit of a delay. Maybe not even a delay, he just doesn't know what to do. Nice to see you practicing the fluttering butterflies. A lot of damage. Make sure you back roll after the hunting hawk. That's a difficult situation when you've got such low life there. Hwoarang wants to be as close as he can in that situation, of course. Nice wipe the floor, that was really good. Covered most options, most of what he's been doing before now. He did that low for the Oki. Lots of pressure there, he's really trying to get you with a counter hit just then. Oh, unlucky with that back one. At least it didn't knock you down. Down forward 1 on hit into down forward 4. Not bad. So again, he doesn't duck. Ah, unlucky. You're pretty low health there. There are good options that you can do after the forward 3, but when you're low health, it becomes a lot riskier. Oh no! Ah, the just frame skyrocket again. Ah, unlucky. He had the reads. Alright, well, I think that's it for all the recordings. Thank you very much to Assassin0105 for sharing this video. I hope you found some benefit from my commentary and the notes that I'm going to add to this video. I think you played very well, and Hwoarang is a tough opponent to verse. The game plan is pretty much the same as what we want to do in some ways, but I think lows can be quite effective as long as he's not crushing or evading them a lot. Anyway, please like and subscribe everybody, and if you'd like me to do an analysis on some of your footage, please get in contact with me and I'll be happy to do so. Alright, see you next time.